Hello, we are back. Um, Holy crap, lots of things happened. Namely, Bell actually came up with the patterns of the singularity leakages that then led up to Justini's office, which was what we saw at the very end of last update of 3.0. And so when we take Billy and Tasia through the singularity leakages, and end up at Justini's office, we're like, whoa, what's going on? That's weird. Justini pops in. She's like, hi, okay, I will explain everything. And then, but this is confidential information, and sends Billy and Tasia away, only for her to reveal is actually Kurtubulu, or what we believe is going to be an ethereal, attacking us. And Truvia walks in, gets stabbed. She is officially the new Pompeii and Isolde of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 respectively. Spoilers for previous chapters, but I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't played through those yet. And yeah, so Truvia's gone. We barely escape thanks to Pyrois, who is like, hey, Wise is like, or whoever your proxy is, your main character, they're like, why didn't you save Truvia? And he's like, we're not strong enough. We don't know how to control our power. We can't even take on that Justina imposter ethereal, and we end up all alone. Remiel comes in, takes us in from the rain, and then she explains her backstory and what the Void Hunter weapons. There's a Karma Core. The Karma Cores are put into Void Hunters so that they become more powerful and be able to control their Void Hunter weapons more. And now we hatched a plan, even with Sigrid herself, to try to save Justini, because apparently the Karma Core and Gertubulu are like fighting for control, and with Gertubulu currently winning. And remember, there's a banquet coming up, so we're gonna, just like Fantasio metaphor, if you play that game, very similar circumstances of an event being held, that will be our opportunity to get into the CCD and hopefully save Justini. And then also we clean each other's, she cleaned our clothes, we cleaned her wings. It was a very nice touching scene with definitely no fan service whatsoever. How'd you sleep on your first night as a wanted criminal? As my controller decides to disconnect. After a crisis like today, I figured sleep wouldn't come easy for you. You doing alright, dear fellow wanted criminal? Not bad, you? Me? Well, I'm clearly used to the situation already, so I'm fine, of course. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your physical condition. Aw, the little notes are very nice. It's very reminiscent of like Persona or Trails, where they react to your dialogue choices. Are you worried about me because I mentioned my Enchainer transformation? So Enchainers, I'll probably have to go back and rewatch or watch other people's streaming of the story on like the relationship between Enchainers and the Karma Core. Yeah, the more she uses Thaumiel, her weapon, she's worried about the side effects because they're so powerful. Controller? Hello? Relax, I'm tougher than you think. I can feel myself slipping slowly and irreversibly toward the abyss of an Enchainer, but I'm not about to turn into some monster anytime soon. You can rest assured I won't snap and attack you while we're working together. We'll using Thaumiel's strength worsen your Enchainer transformation. This is so cute. I love that they implemented this. I don't think it was in the previous update 3.0, so it's another cool experimentation they're doing here. Well, I'd be lying if I said it doesn't. The more I use Thaumiel, the stronger the creator's corruption. Right, all Void Hunter weapons their power comes from the creator. Okay, but I need that power, so there's no reason for me to hold back. Don't worry, Mr. Worrywart. My companion provided me some specially made medicine. When the corruption gets too gnarly, I'll hide myself in this little room, use a calming medicine, and ride it out. Just like a week ago. Is this just your perceptiveness coming into play, or are you holding a grudge? But you're not wrong. A week ago, though. The back-to-back fighting pushed me right to the edge, and I could barely keep the corruption in check. The corruption will show on my skin, and trust me, you don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't want anyone seeing me like that either. All monstrous and ugly. She even called herself a monster, which is like, oh no! I'd rather die. So, sorry for running. Took a week, but I finally got the symptoms under control. Ah, that's why she had to take off so suddenly. Remy, feels like we're got way off track. Maybe your brooding vibes are rubbing off on me, Mr. Sour Face. Anyway, I'm fine, at least for now. Aw, you should get some rest and take better care of yourself. I'm counting on you tomorrow. If you really can't sleep, I don't mind giving you my bed. Oh, the music stopped. What, actually can't sleep? Want me to give you the bed up for you? It's super comfortable. You were sleeping like a baby on it earlier after passing out. Never mind that. Between the rain and all the sweating today, the bed probably smells. Head home and get some sleep. If you really want to try out the bed, best save it for next time. We're currently on the run. Remy, what do you mean go to bed? I'll suppose there's a need. Yeah, we already had looked into this last time. There. We are resting on the sofa that is conveniently here. So she accidentally got in here. That's great. Actually, she spent forever poking around the phone booth, and it seemed like she totally missed a hidden elevator switch. I thought it was in the code, but she actually figured out all of them to start. She stumbled on her way out, and that sent her crashing right through the floor of the phone booth, dropping straight down the elevator shaft. She must have caught this as the entrance earlier decided to skip the switch. She's so scary, it's so scary. Scared the circuits out of me. That's great.
Feels like way too much happened today. My brain can barely keep up. There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I guess I'll have to stay here for the night. I hope Bella and the others won't worry. No, of course they will.
I'd be worried if they didn't worry.
Feels like I hope...
Exhaustion soon overtakes you and you fall asleep. It's been a long day. You toss and turn all night through a tangle of restless dreams until Secret's voice cuts through the haze.
Oh, Secret's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Because she promised to take us to Scamble Hall to find what we need to infiltrate the CCD or get the hollow exploration data. Yeah.
Good morning. I have secured a carriage for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
That hesitation was very telling. She really did consider taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
I see. Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers and accompany you in the hollow, this should work. Thank you, Secret.
Yes. That is the plan.
Huh?
In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
Before long, the three of you arrive at the fort outpost near Blue Astrum.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Mm.
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size incorrect?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the Airspace Patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No. No. There's no serving here. The Deputy Director of the Airspace Patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. 2 Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Rose Califer more suspicious than that?
Sigrid's decision, she must have her reasons.
Remiel, calm down. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for this.
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare.
I'm so curious who's the actual Mr. Roar now.
As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
It's the same one she wore earlier. Near Beckford Street, it could be from the day before yesterday.
Beckford Street. Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
We're just saying this out in public, by the way.
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait. There are 2 mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine.
Wow.
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
Uh-huh. Okay, Rar. We're the Roar twins. Rar.
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar twins.
Oh, I love YGVA for that.
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "Rar."
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. Roar!
Perfect.
Very well. Since you are both prepared, let us move out.
We are so prepared.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Looked to me like you were enjoying yourself last time.
You two, do not forget to add "rar" to the end of your sentences.
This story is so silly. Love it. So silly, but also so serious. My favorite combination.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid. Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Your expression did not match your model until just now.
Mr. Roar.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? I've never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr!
Nice.
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Rawr!
That's signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes. Is that some kind of mission code name?
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the Hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Sigrid.
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the Hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them.
Oh, of course. Why, we didn't want to spell it out. It was just so embarrassing that we, had to enlist help of two Mr. Roars. Roar.
I understand completely. Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern.
This is why I love ZZB writing, man. It's so bonkers.
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Yeah.
Affirmative. That is correct.
No. That is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
It's okay, they're used to her awkwardness.
Oh, I understand everything now. Lady Sigrid, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away.
Instead of suspicious APD soldier, it should say very easily convinced APD soldier. That would be hilarious. I'm just saying, that'd be great if they changed the name of the person depending on how the conversation is going.
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rawr!
Rawr.
Agreed. My head hurts too. I'm starting to think a second brain might be necessary. Rawr.
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared.
Well, Lady Sigrid, we're ready. We can let you and the two Mr. Roars through whenever you give the word. Oh, I kind of wish we could talk to the Roar twins. Well, this definitely makes sense why we have Sigrid being playable, because we get to play as her for the story. Together, the three of you entered the Scammer Hall. After a long journey, you finally reach your destination, Rosewick.
All right. From here on, there is no need to worry about being spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today. What are you two doing?
We can't get the costumes off. You gotta help us, man. Oh, never mind.
Finally got this headpiece off. I was beginning to wonder how much longer I could last in there.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault.
Oh,
It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my face?
no, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first-generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover.
You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
That's crazy.
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remiel? What's the real you like?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
Knew it. That's about what I expected.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Ha! You thought I wouldn't look behind me.
Let us pass through this tunnel first. Rosewick should be just ahead.
I do like how you can feel like the once again, I said this for the first quest of 3.1. Sound design is easy, unmatched.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
Huh? You've been here before?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 years ago. That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer. And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted.
Just ignore the flying bus tram flying upside down, I guess. Does the equipment inside still work?
It should be fine. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind. You'll see when we get there.
Interesting things. Definitely found that recently. There we go.
Mr. Wise? Did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well?
Sorry, Secret. The first ride can be rather difficult to adjust to.
I just want to make sure I get on the dialogue. Thank goodness, I'm so easy to get dialogue.
The spear stands ready.
Wait, is this where we came from? I got myself turned around.
What is that glowing over there?
Well now, I never expected it would still be right where I left it.
I was like, there's no way we're not encountering enemies here. 4th hit of basic or an EX special. If she's not in aerial states, she will enter aerial states and gain 1 use of basic. While in aerial state, hold basic to use the corresponding basic. Okay.
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
There's no need. This is barely even a warm-up. With one strike! Victory! Yeah! Stride for stride!
Take him down.
Build the flame with me! Fired up! Mystical point. Dealt with, for now. Let us go see what that glowing object is. This object bears a strong resemblance to certain devices within the CCD.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It remains intact. Guess we're pretty lucky.
Remy, what's this? What does this key open?
It's the key to Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself. Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it wouldn't matter. There was nothing important inside them to begin with. But Meridian Hall is different. The prototype used to verify Rosetta data is stored inside. Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. That's the back door I mentioned. Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was configured, allowing people to enter and leave. Hold your horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. There's actually two parts to this key, and we need both to enter. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key, just in case the unexpected happened. But, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so, well, I simply hid both pieces of the key she gave me somewhere nearby.
Do you remember where they are?
I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right?
Yes.
At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up, I think.
Huh? That is way too vague.
It was over 100 years ago. Surely it's natural for me to have forgotten.
This feels suspicious. You didn't just toss it somewhere, did you?
You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Wise. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 255.
Oh.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, it stands to reason that the nearby spatial structure has not changed too drastically. Let us check the high ground nearby first. Perhaps we will find other clues.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the key into the device.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Reminds me of some of the colors. Why is
It was
everything?
unbecoming.
Only half the key was inserted, so only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Right, let's take a look.
Be even more dazzling.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We charge together.
Don't get spoiled. That'll help. Spin. Over here.
Oh, I love it. Like, that sound design. That's so good.
Everlasting fling!
A clear path to victory!
What was that sound? Enemies?
That's Sunbringer.
Bringer? But how?
It's not so unusual. Hollows are full of echoes of the past.
A voice with no visible source. That isn't common, is it?
Yay.
Let's take a look around here.
I see it. The other half of the key is over there.
See? I told you it was hidden somewhere high nearby. Did I not?
Nearby is a thing.
I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
I've dealt with all sorts of things on the island, but anyway, this isn't all that difficult.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, this is where I'm supposed to go again. Oh, I have to do both.
Problem solved. Let's keep moving. Seems we'll need to find another way around.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot up ahead. You can see the entire Meridian Hall from up this high.
Probably should have waited longer. I was just like, surely they're done talking. Sorry, just had to watch the Act 2 Nod Cry cutscene that someone is streaming right now at the time of recording at July 30th, 3 p.m. Alright, back to business.
Looks pretty intimidating.
Engage!
Okay, that was just a small...
If we hack the drone, the path should open. Good. We're almost at the target.
That's quite the emotion. The experiment was a success.
That voice.
That sounds very familiar.
That's Joyous.
Oh.
He's likely been dead for a very long time.
We need Joyce to be playable.
I truly do miss who I used to be.
The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles.
Eh.
Take them down.
Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing. Now, I'll take you to fulfill your purpose.
It is still the beginning of a miracle. The Rosetta data. The beginning of a miracle. Celebrate.
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration. Just as it did back then.
Ramiel, that voice. Is that...
Yes. That's Belly. All right, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
Celebrate.
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to ruin the mood.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Probably is just easier for me to turn back to see if I hear the
practical deployment.
I'm here.
It worked. The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Others again.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope everything inside is fine as well.
So this is where the Rosetta data was born.
Truly imaginative key and that sensor slot. You can't help but marvel at Lady Sunbringer's design genius. Whether it's the shape of the key or the twisted, warped Meridian Hall itself, both bear a striking resemblance to a magic cube in constant rotation. Restoring a magic cube that's scrambled yet still follows certain patterns aligns perfectly with what Rosetta data does. Maybe that's the true nature of hollow navigation. I mean, it looks like a building.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now, should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
Let's find another arena.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
My speed guards the sky!
Attack!
The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Time to shine, my partner in crime. A single moment can become eternity. Yeah?
Watch out for a surprise attack!
Scorching sun! Fired up!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher. Let's stir up some trouble.
This really is such a cool 2 attack with one anomaly support for anomaly.
Wield the blade with me!
Annihilation!
I'll take the reins. One step ahead.
Good, I'll take the range.
Maybe already.
You are cornered.
There it is, the device we're after. Let's go, Wise. What comes next, only you can do.
So this is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data.
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks intact on the outside. It's a prototype, but the modules aren't that different from modern systems. I think it should be fine.
Alright, prototype, boot up.
This is it. Prototype, boot up! We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange. Well, can you work with it? Anything unclear?
No issues so far. If anything, it's been suspiciously smooth. This system feels remarkably similar to the HDD. Next, I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as a relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. To minimize exposure, we'll only pull essential data from the CCD and handle the rest locally. I only managed to install the essential modules on Prophet Boo, and with most of the bandwidth reserved for Rosetta data transmission, the connection may be a little rough.
We established the connection to the outside of the hollow.
Oh, that's Griff. Looks like it worked.
Assist, Prophet, Boo. We can now.
Need anything from us, Wise?
Thanks, but not right now. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereals and keep the area secure.
Link bandwidth stable. Traffic disguise deployed. Target side response seems normal. Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching him, it truly occurred to me that Rosetta data was born here.
Yes, exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation.
What?
The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Watching him...
Yeah.
Link band... Everyone, I...
What?
Their eyes. It's great. It's great.
The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack!
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
Of course, she's also voiced by me, obviously. Or someone very similar, but it's very much sounding like me, obviously.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So loud.
Is that joyous?
That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping it.
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Time passes, as it always does.
Finally. That should take care of it.
Mr. Wise, how did it go?
Everything went smoothly. Now all that's left is to use this data to... Ramiel, is something wrong? Are you alright?
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around. This place brings back memories of some old friends.
Are you sure you're okay, Ramiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are done, let's head back. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
You successfully upload the complete path data to Profit Booth. Afterward, you change back into the Mr. Rar costume and return together to the Enna Gang's hideout. Rar. Back at the hideout, you immediately head to Remy's room to start crafting and calibrating small devices for triggering singularity leakages. After an intense grind, you manage to put together enough of them just before the welcome banquet. While calibrating the devices, Remy and Sigrid quietly slipped out and then slipped back in just as quietly sometime later. Though you're curious what they said, you need to focus and hurry to make sure the plan goes smoothly.
This should be everything. Here, Sigrid. You got my instructions earlier, right?
Yes, Mr. Wise. I simply need to place these devices at your designated locations, correct?
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed.
Is that more Mr. Rar, though?
However, if the worst case scenario occurs, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong, and this was all fabricated by Mr. Wise,
then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracaena. I imagine Wise would have no objections to that, would you?
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
Aw, she closed her eyes and did a little music notes. I feel like this is a good stopping point before the banquet starts. Oh, we can also look at our stuff. Let's look at this first. Small singularity leakage device, hastily cobbled together from scraps found in retroflux zone under extreme time pressure. It draws inspiration from the cause of the previously fallen Bangu's corruption, as well as the viral program from that of the corrupted mech deep within the retroflux zone. The device, oh my god, simulates the structure of a Bangu's logic core as close as possible with potent ether from a singularity leakage in the retroflux zone implanted inside. The time program has been written to the device that automatically activates at a set time, causing the potent ether to rapidly leak out and form a singularity leakage. The ether it holds within is limited, and the device itself is crudely made, so the singularity leakage it creates are tiny, but as long as you can make sure the areas of different singularity leakages overlap just enough, you can use passages they form descend Gertulu back to Scamble Hall. This last device needs to be placed at the banquet venue and manually activated with Pyros' recently activated power. Here's hoping the plan goes as well as we hope. Just do a quick examine of everything we talked to Reniel. Nope, that's the same. Anything here? Nope. Bed. That's the exact same. Even after getting this far, it's still kind of hard to believe, honestly. What I can't wrap my head around is how Rose Califer could spiral into such a mess with Sunbringer in charge. It's nothing, just a feeling. The Sunbringer I know is sharp, calculated, brilliant. I find it rather unbelievable she was watching this all happen from the sidelines. Beyond the case here, I get the feeling that something's happened, something still shrouded in mystery involving Rose Califer and Sunbringer alike. Yeah, I still have a lot of questions on a lot of riddles. The thing about that right now won't get me anywhere. Let's deal with this first. Hey, don't get too nervous. I got your back, and I won't get back. I won't get back. When you're ready. Alright, this should be the last quest of the, I'll say act 2, I'm thinking Genshin. Last act of this chapter. Yes. No, we're still on Memories of the Forgotten. That's surprising. Where are we on recording time? Oh, we're still just under an hour. Okay, we'll keep going a little bit more. Maybe not. This feels... I'll just preemptively stop here, just in case. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this story, which I can't wait to see. Alright, thanks. Bye.